And just before we wrap up, we have been talking a lot about business stuff. Can you share something like personal about you, something outside of work that maybe most people are not aware of, like most people who know you are not aware of?
I would say they know where I am a family guy. My lovely wife and Vida, we actually work in the business together. And I've got two adorable boys. They give me hell, but I love them nonetheless. I've tried to get into gardening. I bought a few gardening pots and seeds. I'm trying to dabble there and stuff like that. But I think I would say I like to spend a lot of my time chatting or talking to people trying to do similar, probably not exactly always the same business, but similar things. I've got one or two guys that have either worked for me in the past, worked with me in the past. We keep in touch. They're working on certain projects. They're trying to lay their hands on stuff. And I always find it refreshing when I'm able to offer them some perspective, because for them, it shortens a lot of their learning curve, and they can benefit from that experience that I have accumulated over the years. So I enjoy doing that a lot. And very recently, I joined a sort of consortium that we're running. So a few weeks ago, I was actually clearing bottles and cups in a bar. It was a surreal experience for me, but it was also really fun. It was something that was outside of tech. So it was also very relaxing for me. So it's something that I think I'm going to spend more time doing in the next few years. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. I think you're a man of varied interest, right? You keep yourself busy. And one thing I think a common thread is like talking to people, contributing, helping. It's just about me. It's a lot about like giving back, or like even the way that you're doing business. And you're talking about just now, like mentoring somebody or helping them shortening their cycle. It's a lot about other people as well.
I think I've been privileged in my life to have a lot of opportunities. I have wasted a lot of them. I have done well with some of them. And I feel I'm at a point where there's a lot I can multiply for other people.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a lot that I tell people that my experience or my education has been very expensive. So a lot of people go and they read a textbook and they learn something. For me, it's more like I go and do it. So you can imagine you want to learn how to create a mobile application, right? A lot of people might go attend a course. You attend a course for 6 months, you learn how to do it. But that's not how I did it. I did it the hard way. I brought in a team. I spent about 2 years, spent a lot of money. So I know every part of the process. I have been through all of that pain. So my education and what I have gathered over the years has been very expensive, but has been very thorough. And that's what I feel I've been privileged to have. So because of that privilege, and I've had a lot of helpful people in my career. Not just my parents, for example, the kind of work ethics is still in me. And the kind of people that they are, they're the giving kind. So they've always set the pace, taking care of this person, taking care of that person. And it's the only way I know. But also, I think it's also something that helps me sleep at night. When you look at this planet and you go, there's a lot going on that we don't need. There's a lot of strife, and you go, it shouldn't be that. Yeah. And I might not be able to flick a finger and the whole world changes for good, but in my own pots, in just my own little space, whatever I do can have a resounding impact. And I want to take advantage of that.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I think that's beautiful. That's heartwarming. And like what it takes to do that, and like how many lives might be impacted because of that. And I could see that because there's so many parallels from my own story that I could see with you. So thank you, OJ, for sharing all of that.